Hi, I'm Mark Toole with 8020service.com. Today's customer service video question of the day from Quora is: does customer service decrease as company size increases? Of course, my answer to that is probably something most people will agree with, but I'll explain it a little bit more than most people. The answer, of course, is that it shouldn't. It really doesn't have to be that way. It shouldn't be that way if you do things right. It often seems, however, that does happen, maybe because we think of a small company. Maybe you're doing business with maybe it's just a guy like me running a side hustle, something like that, and you buy from me and you have some sort of question or issue and you send me an email and I reply right away and you're happy. Good. Then you call your cable company and you're on hold for a long time. You have to listen to funny messages. You have to press 47 for English. You have to listen to things and say, representative, representative. And then they try to sell you on some landline phone service in 2019. And you're like, I just want my internet to work. What are you doing, guys? And you have a terrible time. You talk to some mindless NPC. They read off a script. Oh, thank you for calling company's name. So that's worse. A bigger company, worse than a smaller company. But let's not just look at the extremes here. Let's take our hypothetical guy, maybe it's me, maybe it's someone else, maybe it's you, running a side hustle. And you start off and you're small, and you have a few customers, and you handle everything yourself. And it works, and everything's good. But then you start to grow, and maybe you hire somebody to do customer service for you. Maybe it's a team with someone like me running it and several agents handling things. Maybe at first you just go on Upwork or something like that and find a nice lady in the Philippines to handle your emails. Nothing wrong with that. I entirely recommend that. But to start out, things are fine. You don't get that many emails. You had things set up, whether you realized this or not, when you were doing it yourself. You kind of did things to prevent customer problems before they happened. You didn't want to have to respond to a bunch of customer emails every day. You wanted people to just buy from you, enjoy the product, benefit from the product, not have problems with it, not have questions about it, not have issues with it, not have things they need your help with. So you naturally, whether you realized it or not, did things like that in your business. You built the thing so that problems would not happen. And it worked. But now you have someone else handling it, and maybe you don't think about that as much. Maybe you start doing things the conventional way that a lot of people do and think, there's going to be questions about this, but the nice lady I hired in the Philippines can more than handle those questions. That's fine. She can do those. She's not that busy yet. Then you start to get more customers. She starts to get busy. You have to hire more people. They're busy. And busyness really is the problem here that I'm getting at. That's why the big cable companies and things like that have such bad customer service, is that their customer service people are busy. Every second of every day is, or at least in their mind should, be occupied with some sort of work activity, because if it's not, it's inefficient. They don't realize that, of course, that if no customers were calling them or emailing them or asking them questions, that would be a very good thing as long as sales were still happening, because the customers were getting what they needed, they were happy with it, and they didn't have any problems. So that's a good thing, but they don't think that way. And you, as a small business owner, need to think differently. You need to think, no customer problems, that's a good thing. You keep that as low as you can. Things go well. You can scale that a lot because your customer service person is not busy, so she can do, if your emails doubled from 2 emails a day to 4 emails a day, that's not a problem for her. They could go up significantly before that person would have any problems. But if you're doing things right, they shouldn't. Even if you scale to huge numbers, you might need more people. But really, that's my answer. I'll wrap this up here. As always, if you thought this answer was interesting, useful, valuable, hit upvote. Follow me here, like, subscribe, whatever platform you're watching on. I do these videos on both Quora and I post them on YouTube, so check that out there. If you want more of my writing on customer service, 8020service.com is the website. Get on the email list there. You'll find all kinds of good information about how to get this stuff right. Otherwise, I'll wrap this up here, and I'll be back soon with another video.